Meantime, more homeowners devastated by the Richmond Hill explosion now are taking the witness stand in the murder trial of Mark Leonard, which is underway right now in South Bend. That explosion killed 2 people and damaged or destroyed dozens of homes. The jury in South Bend is learning more about this destruction, and that's where we find Eyewitness News reporter Rich Van Wyk, who is covering the trial and has what happened in court this morning. Rich.
Anne Marie, yesterday prosecutors painted the big picture of the Richmond Hill explosion. Today they're filling in individual brushstrokes using the words of residents who lived in that neighborhood the night of the explosion. One of them, Walt Colbert, an Afghanistan war veteran. He said he flashed back to combat, the time when insurgents attacked his base with a 2,000-pound IED. He told jurors, "The blast of November 10th reminded me of that." Amy Clark, another resident, told jurors, "My house shook almost like an earthquake." The prosecution is now documenting the damage done to more than 100 homes in the neighborhood. More than 30 of them were destroyed. Doors and windows blown in, walls moved and cracked, roofs torn up, and other structural damage to the homes. They're trying to prove 46 counts of arson in addition to murder and conspiracy charges. The most compelling testimony, though, today came from Amy Clark. Immediately after the explosion, she got out of her home, pulled out her cell phone, and started taking a video. You can see the fire in the background. Jurors heard people yelling. There was some panic. You can hear her own voice saying, "It is so dark." Then, "My God, they can't get out." Then the question she asks herself, what and who? Those are the questions that jurors are trying to answer as they try to decide whether Mark Leonard is guilty, as prosecutors say, of masterminding this explosion to collect insurance money on his girlfriend's home. There was another development outside of court today. One of the jurors had a family emergency. The judge had dismissed that juror from the pool. We are now down to 12 jurors and 5 alternates expected to hear a trial lasting about 6 weeks. Reporting live from South Bend, Rich Van Wyk, Channel 13, Eyewitness News.
All right, thank you, Rich. No matter how many times we see those images, it's always impressive how destructive that blast was to that area. Thank you.